Ooh, happy Tuesday, everybody. What a morning. Just in the last hour or so since we left you over on the broadcast version of Wake Up Charlotte, quite a bit happening when it comes to USA Gymnastics. It seems like Simone Biles out of team competition. According to her trainer, it seems that it's not an actual medical injury, but instead something else, saying they're going to sort of take it on a day-by-day basis. But a surprise that a lot of folks were not expecting.
Yeah,
I'm
guys,
definitely forward myself. Hopefully, this doesn't mean that she's out for individuals, which is coming up on Thursday. But I'm pretty sure this kind of shocked the entire world, as soon as that news came out. I know I'm just shaking because all eyes have been on her. And she just recently, posted not too long ago how the Olympics itself has been taking a major toll on her. So we're just hoping for the best here at this point, Sarah.
Yeah, the Today Show just interviewed Allie Raisman, and she was talking about the immense pressure that Simone Biles has been under. And she was doing vault, and we saw a trainer come out and wrap her ankle. So I think at first we all thought this was an injury. And they said, no, as you just said, her trainer just released a statement saying physically she is fine, but she is done for tonight. So I know everybody will be tuning in tonight to see exactly what happened. Maybe we'll hear from her later today, but this definitely is blowing up on social media and has a lot of people talking and hoping that she's okay.
Any type of competition is as much mental as it is physical. And, she's made it known that all the pressure that she's been under has definitely had an effect on her. And I think, more than likely it's a combination. There's so much concentration, so much physical effort involved in that. If you're not mentally together, it's going to be tough. And it could have been a combination of both. It could have been a physical injury compounded by the extreme amount of pressure that she's felt. Pressure of the world on her shoulders, and you can understand that. That's a tough situation to be in.
Yeah, for sure. Guys, we want you to chime in if you're watching. Have you been watching the Olympics? Did you watch the qualifying rounds this weekend? What are your thoughts this morning? And also, we have a lot of competition going on today as well that's going to be on NBC. Of course, this morning we were talking about Lydia Jacoby from Alaska taking home the gold overnight. So, I mean, it is constant with the Olympics, right? Something always happening.
Yeah, it's the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. I mean, like
yes.
the entire world watching. I mean, I thought we were probably going to come on talking about this 17-year-old, that nobody had really heard of before the last 12 hours, and that's Lydia Jacoby. A surprise win last night in swim competition, beating out everybody else. Keep in mind, Alaska has never had a gold medal athlete in the swim competition at the Summer Games. Only 10 have ever come from Alaska, period, as far as the Summer Games go. And the state itself only has one 50-meter pool that she could train in. And so that's the other side of this sort of dichotomy that is the Olympics, of amazing, outstanding stories like that. And then you got stories like Simone Biles that leave everybody just dumbfounded.
Going back to Jacoby, that 50-meter pool, that's the standard Olympic size for a pool. In Seward, Alaska, where she is from, she was only practicing in a 25-meter pool. So that just goes to show you the athleticism just within her, heading to Tokyo for the very first time. And then bringing home the gold for Alaska, first ever for her, first debut for her, 10th Summer Olympian out of Alaska. That population just under 3,000. And we saw a video this morning, if you caught our show, of dozens of people standing on their feet cheering for her as she beat out Lily King, who was projected to win this race. Back in 2016, the Rio Games, she took home the gold medal for that, but she beat her. Lily King got gold in this race, but the best part of it, outside of the cheers and everything, was the class act from Lily going over to her immediately and congratulating her, for that moment. Just having your teammates, back you during, that time, even though, she was projected to win, I'm pretty sure that just made it an even better moment. So another gold for USA. And then surfing also, the first time ever for the Olympics, Carissa Moore taking home the gold, first for surfing, first for her in her debut Olympics. She's out of Hawaii, and
I tell you, the ladies are looking fantastic in the competition. Surfing also in softball, the ladies are doing. We quite often mention the game softball, but it's that fast pitch game that the ladies play. So I think that not it's a surprise, but it is great to know that the USA team females are doing so well, and we've had the setbacks in some areas, but it's being made up for by going for the gold in many other areas, and surfing, as well as the competition we saw just a minute ago from Alaska. You think of Alaska, you think that must be all Winter Olympic sports, but to know that there's someone who's trained for the Summer Olympics up there in cold Alaska.
I can only imagine.
Joy chiming in saying, I watched a lot. The one from Alaska is awesome. And I would encourage you, if you haven't seen it, go online and watch that split screen of her winning and then everyone back home jumping up and down, which a lot of them are her high school friends. She is still in high school as a 17-year-old. And then, of course, Ben and I were laughing. I just loved her mom videotaping her, holding up her iPad to film her daughter take home the gold. And she was interviewed on the Today Show this morning with Savannah, seeing some of this video for the first time, and she was laughing like, look at my mom holding up that iPad. So it was really cute.
I mean, that's the thing. None of us can identify with winning the gold medal at 17 or any other age for that matter.
Right.
But all of us can identify with a mom holding up an iPad trying to record some big event in your life.
Well, my mom had the big camera.
Sure, but that was the equivalent of it back in the day.
With the cassette tape in it.
Yeah, exactly.
They head to Texas. They tweeted out, wow, following that win. But again, with her being only 17, she still has a year to go. So I'm pretty sure Texas, they are like, yes, we got a winner coming to the university for the swimming and diving team. So I'm pretty sure all eyes are going to be on her as she continues her future in swimming.
That's right.
Well, keep your comments coming. We want to know what you think, what you're watching, what you're looking forward to today. And of course, this big news with Simone Biles will keep you updated right here on WCNC Charlotte.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.